All right, guys, what's up? Hey, it's Steve Sleepy. Welcome back to the channel. And as you can see, we did pretty damn well at Mid-Ohio. We sold 6 vintage bikes and got our collection down to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 street bikes, a couple of quads, dirt bikes, whatever. But yeah, we sold 6 vintage bikes. It was kind of painful, but also kind of liberating at the same time. And because of this, and because of how successful Mid-Ohio was, I have an apology. That's right. This guy right here lied, and I am a hypocrite. Let's review that footage.
My Kawasaki, I love it dearly, but I can't even imagine riding it for 525 miles in one day. My back would have exploded, my arms would have exploded, and I think I had about the same amount of fun I'd have, because on tight, twisty roads, you can only go so fast anyways, and like I said, I'm trying to get away from going 150 miles an hour, which that bike is capable of.
Yes, I am man enough to admit it. I lied. I'm not done with high horsepower motorcycles. In fact, my whole rant about not needing anything that goes over 150 miles an hour anymore is not exactly true. I have no interest in going 150 miles an hour anymore, but I do like the power of bikes that can go way over 150 miles an hour. So, even though I said I was done with them, after Mid-Ohio, I had a pile of money. And as a motorcycle addict, that can only mean one thing. So this guy did what any proper addict would do, and he bought that. That's a 2016 Aprilia Tuono V4RR. It's about 185 horsepower and top speed of a lot. Overall, it's rated one of the best naked hyper sport bikes that you can get. And I had a long conversation with Marshall at Mid-Ohio, and basically him telling me about his convinced me that I needed one. So after selling 6 vintage bikes at Mid-Ohio and having a stack of cash, and being the addict that I am, this guy came home the following week. I do feel dumb because I am a hypocrite, but at the same time, I'm sorry, man, I've always wanted one of these and I got it. So we're gonna find out all about this bike over the next few months. It just had its major service done. It's got 10,000 miles. They just did the major services. So I don't have a lot to do it right now, except for maybe a few things to make it more comfortable for me. But I'm pretty excited to take this guy out to the twisties. So anyways, I guess this is the year, man. That's the 3rd new bike day this year. So, all right. And don't worry, the BMW is still getting ridden a lot. This thing's comfortable, but it's not BMW comfortable. So any of the long days, we're still taking the Beamer. Any days that we want to get a little spicy, this guy's going out. So let's take a look at this thing.
So it's sounding like a V8 is definitely a bonus.
Knowing how cameras record, this probably did not get the magnitude of the sound of this bike. It's not as rattly and weird as I think it sounds on the video. It just sounds like a really angry V8, even though it's a V4. But yeah, I am pretty stoked. I love the color of this bike, although Phil and the guys at Cleveland Moto told me it's the wrong color because it's Italian and you're not supposed to have a blue bike. But I don't care. I love this color. It's one of the reasons I got this bike. 2, the whole thing about this bike is the handling. It's supposed to be one of the best handling bikes for canyon carving, twisting, track days and all that. And that's the kind of stuff that I've been kind of getting interested in. One of the things I am gonna do is one of my really good friends, Mark, is a Master Ducati Tech, Aprilia guy, all that kind of stuff. And he is gonna help me set this bike up to my body weight. We're gonna set the sag, set the rebound and everything on the suspension. I've been working pretty hard. I got down to about 205 pounds. I'm still gonna try to go about another 10 more. And that puts me right into the pocket for the stock spring. but then we're just gonna have to adjust rebound and all that kind of stuff, sag, et cetera, et cetera. And then I should start being able to really feel this bike out, learn it, and then really kind of get faster, hopefully, in the twisties. And the cool part about this is that the power is there. It's pretty much linear. I mean, it hits really hard up high. But for the type of riding we do on most of the roads, they're pretty tight turns. So you're not going 150 miles an hour on those turns. We're doing 35 and 40. So maybe I'll be able to get to 50 or 60. So again, I'm not gonna go 1,000 miles an hour on this. I'm actually putting a sticker underneath the speedometer that says "Be smart," just to remind my dumb head that this bike is capable of doing bad things to me if I let it. But anyways, I think at 53, I should be able to handle myself. I know some of you guys are probably like, but your knees, man, you complained about your knees on the Z900. Well, I don't know what it is, but this bike feels completely different. The seat's wider where the pegs are. The handlebars are raised. You have a more raised handlebar. I did add 2-inch risers to this, so it actually even put it up higher. And I have a set of 1-inch lowering pegs coming for this to get my knees to just relax just a tiny bit more. And I think I'll be able to go for several hours on this without too much of a problem. This bike burns through gas. It gets 30 to 32 miles a gallon, maybe 38 if you're easy on it, and has a 5-gallon tank. So you're looking at about 125, 130 miles per tank. So I think that's probably an hour of riding. So I have a feeling that about every hour and a half or so, you're gonna be getting a break anyways. So I think that's about perfect for this guy. But all right, motorcycle addiction continues. New bike day again, and I am stoked. I love this bike. Don't worry though, the BMW is gonna get ridden a lot. That guy is comfortable as all get out. And so on a lot of the weekends, I'll be taking that guy. When I'm feeling a little spicy, I'll take this guy. And when me and my daughter, wife, or anybody wants to go out for a long ride or even a weekend camping trip, Africa Twin is gonna be taken. So all these bikes have purposes. This guy's my commuter to work now, and I did keep one vintage bike just so I could go to the rides and do stuff. And plus I rebuilt that whole one from the ground up and I didn't want to get rid of it. And we still have little Grom wannabe, the TNT 135 for any kind of mini bike rides that we want to go on. So trying to keep things diverse, but hey, I am so pumped about this, man. I am super happy. Just looking at it in the garage makes me happy. If I can't ride it, just staring at it makes me happy. So I guess that's what counts. So hey guys, if it works, it ain't dumb. We got some really cool events we're gonna be going to in the next little while, and I still have a couple of Mid-Ohio videos that I'm trying to edit. So we'll get all those up as well. So thanks for watching. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all that kind of stuff if you can, because it motivates me to keep doing more interesting things. All right, thanks for watching. See you guys on the next one. New bike day, woo!